or for sports. Yesterday, we got big Knick news in the afternoon and in the evening. In the afternoon, Obi Toppin traded to the Indiana Pacers for 2 second-round picks. Now, I got a lot of feeling on this. I'm not losing sleep. We lost Obi Toppin because the writing's been on the wall for a while. We all know Tibbs was not a big fan of Obi. We all know that Julius Randle's emergence, in the year that we drafted him, kind of put a little wreck in that plan that they had. But 2 second-round picks for a first-round pick that was a lottery pick bothers me, man. It bothers me, and I don't know who to blame for that. You could call it bad luck. You could call it, bad management, or you can call it bad coaching. They basically said, hey, we can't win with Obi Toppin. We're moving on. We can't get fair value. There's been talk around the league, according to reports, that his trade value was not as high as a lot of Knicks fans feel like that it should have. Me personally, I love Obi's talent. I wanted him to be a Knick. I was happy we drafted him. But around the league, from what I'm reading, they don't share the same sentiment around his trade value. You couldn't get a first-round pick for him. So I don't know if that's because of, management not doing good enough to find a team like that, or it's just the coaching staff failed Obi. They did not develop him the right way to build his trade value up. Obviously, Tiz was not a fan of Obi like that. They even got into an argument during the playoffs that's come out, and he wanted a trade out. He wasn't playing him enough. Us Knicks fans been screaming for fucking years, man. Why isn't Obi playing enough minutes? He should be developed in this team. Last year, I felt he took a little step up in his development. He became a very good three-point shooter, and the Knicks are going to have a tough time, replacing that. He was one of our best three-point shooters, So, you know what? It bothers me, but I'm not mad at Obi. Shout out to him. Good luck in Indiana, just not against us. But it really does bother me we could only get 2 second-round picks. And, you could blame who you want to blame. It just bothers me, man. It really bothers me. I felt like we could have at least sent him and got something better, at least a backup for 2 second-round picks? Really? I don't know, man. Well, I guess we'll find out later on what really went on there. Now, Dante Divincenzo, very good move by the Knicks. 4 years, $50 million. I can't be mad about a deal like that. The way the market is going for these role players, getting the bag, getting overpaid, even in some instances, it's a nice thing that we got Divincenzo. He's a good player. They say he could play up to 3 positions. I saw he played really well in 2 positions for Golden State, but they used him in 3. He could play the 1, he could play the 2. He's a good player, and he adds 3-point shooting. He shot 39% from 3. We all know as Knicks fans, we needed that. We definitely needed that, some outside shooters. So, Villanova boys reunited. That's a good look for us, and he's a good defensive player. He can rebound for the position. Just a solid role player for a good team, a good playoff team, in my opinion, has to have. And he's one of those players. He's in the Josh Hart mode, a little quickly in him as far as 3-point shooting and shot creativity, but he is a very good, solid backup role player, and he's going to help this team. So I'm happy we got him. But let's see what the Knicks do. Leon Rose, this does not move the needle. This does not move the needle. We need more than this. Teams in the East are getting better. It kind of feels like a lateral move, especially with losing Obi like this and trading him away. So we need more. Is there a bigger play to come? We'll see. It better be something more than this. Born for sports.